Hello, everybody, and welcome to Queen's Table on a Thursday night. I'm definitely not going to lie tonight. I've got a little bit of a pageant hangover after the crazy 5 days I've just had, but we are here tonight with a beautiful team member, a very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself, Cheniel?
Of course, it's so nice to be on the front line. So my name is Cheniel Henderson, and I am your Ms Staffordshire in the Young European International Pageant.
Yay! Oh, and it's so lovely to see you. You were definitely missed last week, definitely. So how has your week gone? How you been?
I mean, super fast. I've been busy working. I mean, I'm a few weeks in a new job, so navigating that. And of course, staying up every night with my literally phone pasted to my face, watching all the pageants go in the weekend and UK National Ms on Tuesday, of course. So it's been like fast, let's say. I can't believe it's already Thursday.
Oh, I know. It only seems like literally 2 minutes. I was sat here last week and I was interviewing one of our winners for the UK's National Miss. So I'd like to take this opportunity before we start this interview to say congratulations, everybody, all the contestants the last 5 days, and all congratulations to all the winners. You all did fantastic, and some even had me in tears. So I was like, oh, so it was brilliant. And as always, when you're watching Queen's Table, if you've got any questions for the lovely Cheniel, please put them in the comments. So we'd love to hear from you. So, okay, so I can't believe I'm speaking to you. I like speaking to you because obviously you're one of our lovely team members. So could you start off by telling everybody a little bit about your pageant history?
Yes, of course. So I started pageants way back when. I think it's like 2009. I did my first pageant. I did a cultural pageant, which is Miss Jamaica UK. So the reason I did it was really to get myself out of my box and my shell. You may not know, but I moved here permanently at the age of 16 from Jamaica. So you can imagine what that's like at your prime in the age, and you've just relocated to a new place. So I did my first pageant a few years after, just to help me to make friends, and I was thinking maybe good to meet like fellow Jamaicans and just blended in somewhere where I feel comfortable. So I did, and I had so much fun. I think I placed like in the top 10, which was just like whoa, you know, for your first one, you're just like, whoa, this is amazing. And following from that, I had the great opportunity to travel international. I've done Miss Globe, represented Jamaica in Miss Globe, Carnival Queen. I've done Miss Caribbean UK, where I placed second runner-up. Few bits and bobs as well along the line. I did Diamond, and then now I'm here with Yemi. I did Yemi, I won't say last year because it's now been 2 years, where I placed first runner-up, and of course I'm going back again for the crown.
Oh, yay! How exciting! So how do you feel like coming back to Yemi as a first runner-up?
It's stressful, but at the same time, it's definitely a system for me, and I didn't even have to think twice about returning. I think we're in the car on our way back driving to London, and I was on my phone already filling out my application.
Yeah, apply straight away. Pageant finishes, and then it's like, get your phone out, apply.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, okay, I had such a great time. It's definitely the system that's home. So I didn't think twice. I was like, first runner up, I was really happy because before doing Yemi, I took a massive break. And it was just like to come back and be able to place first runner up. You get that a bit of confident boost in yourself. So I was just like, oh yeah, I can do this again. Let's sign up. So I did, and I'm back.
Oh, fabulous. So what particularly made you choose the Yemi system? What was so great about Yemi? What really appealed to you about that system?
Okay, so one was the current queens at the time, which was Hannah Golding and Dominique and Georgia. Just seeing them at events, watching them on Facebook they just seemed like they were having the whirl of a time as sisters, you know, as sister queens and everything, and just how approachable they were, and well, they are, because they're just amazing. And also the motto, aspire to inspire, it's something that really screams out to me, because being an elder sibling, I literally live to be that role model for my younger ones. And so with that, and I get to choose my own platform, my own charity, and it was just like, just faith. And then of course Hannah Golden, she will tell you this without that fail, that she's the one who slide into my DM and go, girl, this is for you. So that was also a good boost.
Oh, they are fantastic women, aren't they? The Yemi contestants. It's just brilliant. It does seem like a lovely system. I have not been to watch it yet, and I'm devastated I haven't, but it's because my little girl had tickets for Little Mix the last time it was on, and obviously there's no way I was going to be able to like get away with that, really. But actually no, I had to go see Little Mix in London without a doubt. So yeah, we've got a few comments here. Let's have a look. Oh, hello Nicola, how are you? Hello. This woman is the best woman in the world. So we say hello to you. And we've got Pageantland, so we've got another comment for you which says, you're such a rock star and we cannot wait to see you take the crown in February, which we definitely can. It's going to be amazing, and next year I will be able to come and support you, which is good. I've got no Little Mix concert next year. Well, I have, but it's in May, so we're okay.
They can wait.
Yeah, they can wait. You know, Little Mix can wait. You're coming to watch me.
Yeah, exactly.
So obviously you've had quite a long time being a finalist now. So what have you been doing in the lead up to the final so far?
I mean, I've been busy. I think I'm one of those people that on social media, it looks like I'm doing nothing, but behind the scenes, I'm doing the world of things. I have, during the time I've launched my campaign, hashtag It's Not Always As It Seems, that was really important for me to launch properly. And I mean, I sat on it for ages. And when I launched it, it felt like the right time. And what it does, it just points out the different types of abuse, and not just the physical, and just to focus on the non-physical, because you often can't see the scars on the outside, but you don't know the pain that person is feeling inside. So that's what I launched in the peak of lockdown. As you know, we all probably do know by now that domestic abuse raised like 149% in lockdown, due to the fact that women were trapped in their homes with their abusers and nowhere to go. And it's great to see that now we are doing so much more. The government is doing so much more and shedding the light on this. So it's just important to me to have launched that and have keeping it going, and just some beautiful messages I've received from women outside of pageant, inside of pageant, just thanking me for shedding the light on that, because they didn't know that they were going through like gaslighting or emotional abuse. And it is often the case when you're in it, you don't know that this is what's happening to you. And of course, I started my podcast, another thing I've been sitting on for a long time. And I tend to do that a lot, where I sit on a lot of my projects and ideas, because I'm just one of those people that it needs to be right. My podcast is called Project Her, which I started with one of my great friends, Gemma Wade, which is my co-host. And really, it's not just covering things in pageantry, it's covering things outside. It's really about making sure that as women, we have that togetherness and we don't feel alone. So we focus on topics that are often not spoken about socially. It's not something that you openly speak about. And we have some great women that we've interviewed on some like great topics that it's just like, even for myself and Gemma, interviewing them was just like, we were just like, wow, why do we not know this is already happening? Like, how can like we not know? We're in our 20s, late 20s, going 30s, and we don't know these things because we don't speak about them. And it just made me feel like, how many episodes did I've already recorded? 7 to 8 episodes. There's only 2 live or 3 live, but more to come. And the topics that we cover are just like it's amazing just to see how, as women, we're navigating in our world that we live in.
That sounds really good. And could you tell everybody that's watching where you'd be able to find the links to your podcasts? You said you've got a couple live now, so where would you find them?
Yes, of course. So they are fully live on Spotify. If you type in Project Her Podcast, you'd be able to find it. We have our lovely sleek pink logo, which I love. We worked really hard to do it. Alternatively, from my social media, you'll be able to find links from there. I often do crossover posts and share on there as well. And on Instagram, we are Project Her Podcast. And we're there, and our inbox is always open. So really, to be honest, if there is something that you want to talk about that you feel like often don't get spoken about, literally there's nothing off the charts. We speak about everything. We're open, honest, and it's just great. It's just I can't give away too much, but there's been an interview with Hannah Golding that's now live, that she speaks about mental health and how she navigate growing up. Oh, lost and airing life of a pageant girl. That is life. We are live. Lost and airing. We move on. Yeah, I had a beautiful interview with Hannah Golding on mental health and navigating through that. And also what went live yesterday was with Ashley Smith, where she talked about what it's like being a mixed race woman living in Britain. And it's just so like those experiences, when you hear them and you often think, wow, this is going on. And I think in like, if all that happens last year, a lot of people were saying, oh, the UK, there's no racism or anything. Go and listen to Ashley's story. Ashley's 27. And if you hear what she experienced when she was 9, you would take back that comment and you would stop saying you're surprised or you're shocked when things happen, because they have always been there. It's just now there's social media to bring light to them.
Yeah, that sounds like a very interesting listen, that one. I'm going to listen to that myself, actually. When I do my little cleaning this weekend, I shall get on that and I shall be listening away, because that's
good listen. It is also good giggles as well. We talk about serious cases, but we have a good laugh as well.
Yeah, which is always nice. It's always nice to have a bit of a mixture, isn't it? So you got a bit of lightheartedness and the serious topics in there as well, which, always makes it a really, really good listen. So going back to your platform, is your platform based on the sort of domestic abuse awareness? Or
yes,
have you got another platform?
Yes, so my platform is all about supporting women and families going through domestic abuse and spreading awareness of it. I've of course taken the angle of spreading awareness on the non-physical side, but I do believe all topics are important. It's something that's really dear to me because I grew up in a home where domestic abuse was present, and often we miss how it affects those kids and when they grow up to be adults, and how everything, all those traumas and those experiences affect you in adulthood. And once I kind of navigated my life and found myself, I was just like, why am I not speaking about this more? Because it's just so like not spoken about. When I said to myself, this is what my platform is going to be and this is going to be my message, and then I found Yemi at the same time, it just all came together. And it was just like, this is what I'm going to do. I don't care if it's not the, how can I say, it's the perfect platform, but for me it's so important. It just needs to be spoken about. Often people will say it's taboo or it's on social, something you don't want to speak about. But often the topics that people don't want to talk about are the ones we need to be talking about, because that's the only way we're going to change things. Yeah,
definitely. That's so true. And it can, some subjects can make people uncomfortable. You do need to get the message out there, which is what you're doing. And it does feel to me like it's come together for you, and it's an important platform and it means a lot to you. And I think when you've got a platform that means something so much to you, it always comes across better and works. And you found your perfect system as well, which, like I say, it's all gelled. I really can't wait to see you next year. I'm like, yay. So actually now I'm like thinking about this in the pageant sort of like hangover, thinking actually now I want to go out again.
That's always the case.
Get over it. Yeah, I can't believe how tired I've been though. I tell you what, it's I've been slept well last night, and I think tonight is going to be the same. I think I'm going to
Yeah.
leave here and go straight to bed. But
Yeah.
so going back to your very important role you have, you also are a member of our team, Pageantland. Yay! So could you tell us? Yeah, da, 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 da. Could you tell us what's your role in the Pageantland team?
So my role in the Pageantland team, I'm normally behind the scenes of all of this. I normally don't look this pretty behind the camera. I'm just normally, my hair is tied up and I'm running the tech. I'm normally the person that goes, oh, there's a comment, pop away. That's me there.
You always look glamorous. I hate to disagree with you, but you do always look glamorous.
Oh, no.
Well, behind the scenes, you still look glamorous, and you always do the little dance on the lead up.
Oh yeah, you have to do the dance in the intro. So I do that. I do this, the tech side, and of course share all the content that we have upcoming. Enough in any like Facebook group. So any Facebook groups you see that have anything about Pageantland, it's most likely me that's reshared it there. And coming up soon, I'm doing a few interviews with pageant directors, which will be on our Instagram live. So I will, probe them and get to know their system. So if you're trying to find the right system for yourself, tune into when I go live with them, and then you can see what director you blend with or what system you blend with to find there.
So I can't wait for that. Actually, it's going to be a really, really good set of interviews, isn't it? Because you're right. If there's newbies to the Pageantland, or anybody that's just maybe thinking of doing one or unsure what system that they want to choose, it's a great opportunity to see the directors being interviewed, questions, and they can talk about their system, and it probably help quite a lot of people make that decision, or maybe some people are thinking, oh, I don't know what I might do next year, or some people have just done a pageant, so they might be having to think of what they're doing next. And it's going to be a good set of interviews. So that's going to be on Instagram, on Pageantland Instagram, very, very soon.
And I'm excited. The first one will be on the 6th of August, so next Friday? Yeah, next Friday. I
can't believe we're in August already. Is that actually real?
Yeah. In August. I know. So next Friday, I'm going live with the beautiful Ruth Wade, which I believe she's the director of IJM, so International Junior Miss United Kingdom. So that will be, I think that's a really interesting one.
Oh, that'd be lovely. And Ruth and little family is lovely. Our little girl was running around the tables at the Pageantland weekend and absolutely fell in love, to be honest. Absolute little sweetheart. But that would be a brilliant. I've been to watch IGM, and it was brilliant. I've really enjoyed it. And actually, for me, it's more local, which is nice. It's in the south. We like that in the south. It's quite rare that systems are in the south these days. So, it's all good.
I know. I used to live in the south, so I know that there was hardly any to go to. So I'm really happy I'm more northern now.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? I mean, they normally are based up north. I mean, but it's still worth it. But after an 8-hour drive getting up to the Weekender on that was hard going. 8 hours in a car like this, and then it's like, quick, you got 10 minutes to get changed, get in a taxi, get to the park hall, and then we're like, right, we're in a pageant now, great. So yeah, it's fun. But it's all worth it. It was fantastic. Yeah. So I'll ask you one last question, because this is always a nice one. So where do you think you'll see yourself in 5 years' time?
Oh, 5 years. I don't like questions like these. But in 5 years' time, I would say I would be a past Why My spokesperson queen. So I'm already thinking I'm going to win Yemi, and I'm going to win international. So I'm going to be a past queen. So, speak in existence and manifest what you want in life. So this is what I'm doing right now. So Hannah, I'm coming to take your title. So
I like it.
I would see myself as a past queen and working alongside Yemi, because I don't think I'll ever leave. I'll be one of those people that they would never get rid of. I would also see myself, I do a lot behind the scenes in general in pageantry. So here in Pageantland, I work with Miss Caribbean UK, where I mentor their finalists then take care of their queens and title holders. So all their little projects that they do, I'm normally that little person behind the scenes going, this is right, this is not right, this is, helping them navigate the way through there. So in 5 years, I would, already have hanged up my pageant heels, because I think that would be enough time, and be the fairy godmother behind the scenes, helping new, old, however I can. I would never say I would be a coach, because I think there's so many great coaches out there. I don't think it's for me, but wherever I can help and support, I'm there, especially for the newcomers. I'm all for it, for helping newcomers, because I wish I had their help. Like, I wish I had my help when I was starting pageants from someone.
That's it, isn't it? Because when you first start, I mean, you kind of look at it all and you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. So, it is quite scary when you first start. And I think even since I've started doing it, there wasn't things like Pageantland and bits and pieces, because there's obviously loads of information on our site where you can go and find everything, really. I think on the Pageantland site, you can literally find all the systems, you can find all the dress shops, earrings, anything, if they need to know where they get pageant earrings, well, obviously it's Earring Envy, go to Earring Envy. Everything's there, that you need. So I do think that's absolutely amazing.
And we're just plugging Pageantland at the same time. Let's just
we're just going to plug Pageantland for 10 minutes. We'll be all right. So, but it is a fantastic thing. It's very, very helpful. So, but thank you so much for coming on this evening and talking to us about your journey. It's amazing, and I can't wait till February. The thing is, it's going to be here before you know it, isn't it? So
I'm so
next
ready.
week. I know. Next week, we have the lovely Miss Teen West Sussex Galaxy, Layla Gordon, and I had the pleasure to meet her and her mum at the Weekender, and they are lovely. And I think her mum's coming up a few weeks after her as well, which is very, very good. So I've got both of them next month, so we're looking forward to that. So looking forward to speaking to you next week, Layla. So, thank you, Cheniel. It's always a pleasure. I know I get to see you most weeks anyway, and it's lovely for everyone else to see you and listen to your journey. And we will always be supporting you, and before you know it, we'll be in February. And then you'll be on
stage. Thank you for having me. Take care.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you next week for Queen's Table, and have a good week.